Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Those who regularly watch will know what I'm about to say sort of contradicts what I said a couple of weeks ago. But I'm making this video about Paul Pogba because, as I tweeted at the weekend, I'm starting to think that this deal could happen, and that really does bring a big smile to my face because Paul Pogba at Manchester United, well, he never should have left in the first place, but he'd be an absolute sensation. I know we're talking about signings and it's a really exciting time, but I just felt that Paul Pogba was going to go to Barcelona. Something around last summer when we were linked with him and Barcelona had their transfer ban, etc. And it just seemed as if it was being held off for another year for him to go to Barcelona. But then you hear that Barcelona can't afford him. Manchester City have pulled out of it because he's not really on Guardiola's wish list anymore. And where are his options? I mean, yeah, Real Madrid may fancy him. PSG, I just think is a massive step backwards if you're a player who, like Pogba, just turned 23. Going into the peak of his powers, why go to PSG? It's a retirement home. I mean, that's where Zlatan's been for the last couple of years, where you play Champions League games, but your league games are just a joke. So I can't see that. Arsenal, why would you go there? Chelsea, they're in the same boat as us. Mourinho is a massive pull. Manchester United coming back and doing it the way he should have done it, maybe even the way he wanted to do it. I don't want to get into the wheres and why why he left Manchester United. I think there might not be an appetite from Manchester United's board to take steps backwards, to take somebody that they had, lost for free, and then spend 60 to 70 million pounds on him. However, there's no doubting he is probably the best midfielder in world football at the moment. Like I said, just turned 23. He's tall, he's powerful, he's quick. He scores absolute screamers. I mean, if just some of the goals he scored for Juventus, absolutely unbelievable from all sorts of distances. As I said, he's powerful though. He can make the tackle, he can win the ball. His skills, his close ball control for his size. I mean, he's touching 6'3", are extraordinary. He quite simply is arguably the best midfielder in world football at the moment. And why you wouldn't want him at Manchester United, I don't know. I throw it to you. I throw it to you as Manchester United fans. Do you want him? I'll answer that question 100%. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm starting to think it might happen. And as I said, that makes me feel really excited. But of course, no doubts. I've got no problems with what went on before. That was a falling out between the club, the hierarchy at that time, maybe even Sir Alex Ferguson. Maybe he was handled badly. You know, we were playing the two Raphaels in midfield and ignoring him. However, I want him. I want him at Manchester United. And if we can do the deal, I think, Jesus, you know, unbelievable. The only thing I would think, Champions League football, is he willing to sacrifice that for a year to come to Manchester United? If he is, fantastic, great, super smashing, great. If he isn't, we don't sign him. But I'm sort of, I suppose you're probably picking up on a little bit of uncertainty because I want it to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm more and more starting to think it can happen, if that makes sense. So give us your thoughts on it. I just don't see where his options are. Manchester City and Barcelona, I think, would be higher up on the agenda because of who they are in relation to Champions League football and the money they can throw at him. Does he have an appetite to come back to Manchester United is key. Does he hold a grudge? I've seen quotes from him saying not a day goes by where he doesn't think about Manchester United and what might have been, but he doesn't regret the move. I mean, I don't think anybody would say openly that they regret it. But maybe he has got unfinished business here. Maybe he did like it here. Maybe he'd want to come back. Mourinho is our manager. We've got the money. It's whether if we can do this deal, anything is possible. And I do think anything is possible for Manchester United anyway with Mourinho now. And I think it's an amazing deal. When he was at Chelsea, there was talk about him going there. I have no doubts that he may well have gone there. That's where I think Griezmann was going to go as well. But Chelsea didn't keep Mourinho. They didn't get Champions League football. We essentially have Mourinho. We are Manchester United. And we can do these sort of type of deals. If we did it, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Which is why I'm not overly committal about it, which is why I said 2 weeks ago I don't think it can happen. But if Barcelona haven't got the money to do it, and Man City are in for him anyway, then we've got to be right near the front of the queue. I still think someone like Real Madrid could come in and poach him, and that happens a lot. Maybe even Bayern Munich, would they want him? But we are Manchester United. He has been here before. We've got Mourinho. They're all big factors. I'll say it now. I hope it can happen. Give us your thoughts. Let us know what you think. I'd love Paul Pogba back at Manchester United.